Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. So here is another recent acquisition. We're going to look at the Kershaw Launch 11. And the Kershaw Launch line has been around for a couple of years. They are American-made automatics coming from Kershaw out of their factory in Oregon. And the Launch has been a fantastic value for a number of years. I want to say, this one was $100, but I think all the autos are in the Launch line are like 90 to $100. They might all be 100, but either way, they're producing these in the U.S. for $100. They use good blade steel, good materials. They've had a fantastic reputation for quality on the Launch line. My best friend carries the Launch. He's carried it for a number of years. So I've been looking at them. I just never got around to one of them until this one came out. And from a design standpoint, this Launch 11 here is just beautiful. Love the lines. Love the little bronze anodized pivot collar here. And so this was the one that I couldn't pass up. But the interesting thing is I've recommended the Launch line to people a number of times over the years, even though I hadn't owned one, simply because the quality. USA made, the price, everything has been just on par. So anyways, Launch 11, model number 7550. This is one of their 2020 releases. And let's look at some specs on this thing. Let's bring out the dividend, also a Kershaw. You guys can see it's actually smaller than the dividend here. And of course, next to the Para 2, it is significantly smaller. But a really nice, small everyday carry type of knife. Let's look at the specs real quick. So blade length 2.75 inches, handle length of 3.8, overall 6.75 inches. So again, on the smaller side. The handle material is aluminum. The blade steel is CPM 154, so it is the powdered metal version of 154 CM. It is an upgrade over 154 CM. People seem to confuse that often. Anyhow, let's see what else do we have here on the specs. Aluminum handle, stainless steel clip here. It is an automatic, as I've already demonstrated at least once, but it's actuated by the plunger, the push button here, and then to unlock the knife, obviously you push the button in again. So there it is closed. Nice little package, but man, just a really nice, great value everyday carry knife. So again, this is a strong recommendation from me. To be honest, if there's anything you find in the Launch line from Kershaw, I would say go ahead and get it. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I have not heard of any quality issues over the years, and it's been several years that they've been making them now. So let's look at it up close here for a second. This one has a like a PVD coated and then stone washed blade. You get that kind of worn black look. Again, the aluminum handle. So that's an aluminum pivot collar that's been anodized, hard anodized, that cool bronze color. So nice little pop of color, but still very subtle. The handle is tapped. You can switch over the pocket clip if you want to, although the button is just on one side. I do like, so the pocket clip, it didn't have enough tension when I got it, so I flipped it over, screwed it back down, bent it, flipped it back over, and now it's perfect. It is just a coated stainless steel clip, so this thing will start to get scratches and take on a lot of wear. I don't really think that'll be a problem with the whole motif of the knife. But the thing I like about the clip is it kind of disappears into the handle design or the frame. It's a good size clip. It kind of just disappears. So I like the clip. I like the size and the design. I do like the position because when I go to grab this thing, you've got these two screws here and kind of a spot to grab this thing and yank it out of your pocket. So I like the clip height, although I know a lot of you guys like deep carry, but I prefer this type of setup. Works really well. I think that symbol means Kershaw Originals Design. I spent some time with their website trying to figure it out, but I'm pretty sure that's what that means. And then again, model number, got the American flag because it's made in the USA. and CPM 154 blade steel. The spring on this thing, I'm going to just do it with 2 fingers here so you can see how strong the spring is. Yeah, it just, you know, reverberates through the knife. So again, it's small, but it works. I get a 4-finger grip on it. In my hand, a pocket clip doesn't dig into me at all, and you just get a nice purchase on this little knife. So the handle length at 3.8 is just barely big enough for me to get a nice grip on this thing. At the top here, you've got a little bit of jimping that's effective. Edges have been chamfered. So a lot of nice detail work all the way through, but again, there's a lot of different models in the Launch series. The Launch 11 was the first one where I had to have it. So definitely one of my favorite Kershaws, one of my favorites from the 2020 lineup. I feel like they've done a really good job this year with the 2020 lineup. Again, this composite blade dividend was another 2020 pickup, but these are my 2 favorite out of the new stuff from Kershaw this year. Both outstanding. Again, assisted opening. This one's automatic. Being automatic, where'd the box go? You know, it comes with a big warning that there's a lot of, you know, state and county and city laws, so you just need to be mindful where you're carrying this product, and, you know, it's got all that fun stuff on it. So, I mean, that's the only downside of autos, is just that, you know, they're not legal everywhere, but man. Anyways, fantastic little design, just big enough. The blade stock, let's look at it real quick. This one's coming in at 12 thousandths, so pretty sure it's the same thickness as the dividend. Does have a flat grind, but super thin behind the edge. You're starting off with pretty thin blade stock. Where are my calipers? We'll look, just in case. Alright, that's where I've got it. 25 thousandths behind the edge, so just maybe a little bit thicker behind the edge than like the dividend here. With that composite blade, about the same. Anyhow, definitely thin enough behind the edge and thinner blade stock, so it cuts really well. Anyways, so that is that. I've rambled for long enough. Again, Kershaw Launch line, good to go. Definitely recommend it. The Launch 11, absolutely recommend it if you like a smaller, everyday carry size that is, well, again, check your legality stuff. So anyways, we will leave it there. Comments, questions, let me know. On Instagram, I'm posting daily content, and I do have a few giveaways going for knife to help support knife rights right now. So definitely check me out over there. And yeah, let me know what your favorite of the Launch series is in the comments below. I think my best friend carries a Launch 7. I think that's the Tim Gallion design. That thing's huge. But anyways, all right, see you guys.